Alright, so we're back, and I'm honestly not too sure what happened back there. We had a game crash, which honestly is pretty unusual for MudRunner. I've never had a crash like that before in MudRunner, like where the game was just like, oh, by the way, and I'm done. So I actually do want to fill up those fuel cans, though. Yes, good. Or that fuel can, I should say. How fast is high range? Oh, it's pretty quick. It's probably, I would ballpark it about maybe 4th gear. Yeah, it was 4th gear. So high is just where it's locked into 4th gear. That makes some good sense. So heading back down this trail now, what I may do is see if I can, like, slam the truck into high while I'm about to go up that hill. So kind of creep down and then floor it right about when I get to the bottom in hopes that the truck will grab traction and pull itself up the hill. That doesn't always work, but sometimes it does, and I think it's worth a shot to just kind of try and bounce the hill. But that only works in certain vehicles. And if you do it in a vehicle that doesn't like it, it'll just get more and more stuck. So you kind of have to realize early on, like, if it will work or not, but at the same time, it's like, if you do realize it, then you're usually okay. Alright, let's pop it into high. Let it bounce, and then, don't you dare. Oh my god. Can we restart? Yeah, we can restart. Okay. God, that was stupidly close. Don't you dare flip over again. Not again. Not again. Quick winch. Over there. Yeah, that works. Pull me out of this gully. Release the winch. And let's put it in low 3, because I know low 3 should go up this hill just fine. I mean, the truck's got great grip. It really does have great grip. It's wonderful when it comes to grip, but, like, in terms of staying upright, it's not the most amazing vehicle out there, I would say. We can get just a little bit further down and now angle to the right. This might be a better strategy to try before slamming the truck into high gear, but we still have a big pit to cross either way. Start off, and oh, we need momentum for that. Go. Oh god. It's digging. Oh boy, oh, it hopped. Come on, use your grip, use your grip. Oh, use the grip that you have to get uphill, please. This is what I was concerned about, and this is the opposite scenario of where it will just dig itself in a hole and get stuck. So, that's not brilliant. That is not brilliant at all. But I will... I was about to say it looked like it was about to grab some traction, and then it just didn't. I think I may have to just pull cable here. Alright, so not bad. Not bad in terms of climbing. I mean, that hole down there at the bottom, I would say that is probably reserved for dedicated crawler rigs that, like, that's all they're made for, right? You know, stuff that was only made for that purpose, and that's all that it sets out to do whenever it goes anywhere. Like, that's all it's set out to do, is to climb, you know, extremely steep hills. This isn't necessarily on that level. It's really good, but it's not necessarily quite on that level, so I can understand how it would have a little bit of trouble there. I'm starting to see some light through the trees. Oh, that's pretty. It's like the truck kind of coming out into the light a little bit. We got a little bit of mud here. Doesn't look like anything too crazy, but these can be really deceiving because it's very marshy down here. So, whoa, that drops off a lot more than you would think. It drops off a ton, actually. Just kind of letting it slowly crawl through the mud. Slowly crawl through the mud because I do not want to dig a massive hole. It's got a nice little, it's like a little, like, mud trail, like a corridor through the woods. I know the Chevy people also are going to love the Chevy emblem in the glass on the back. I mean, I know that, like, that's a big, I don't know, I feel like some Chevy people are going to be like, oh my god, come on, really? And then other Chevy people are going to be like, oh, that's awesome, I need it. So I think it's kind of like you deal with two different audiences on that one. Climb the hill nicely, though. I think that once we get up and around, the top of this hill, oh god, I was going to say I hope there's no more mud. But unfortunately, looks like we've got a little bit more mud than I thought to deal with. So you know what we're going to do? I have a solution. It's called the winch cable. Release and pull. I want more hills and more crawling, man. I mean, the mud's cool and all, but like, when all your trails are mud, it's like, boy, I need something else here. Oh god, what is... Whoa. Well, apparently our prayers have been answered because we have another trail. And one that's thankfully not covered in mud. Or I should say, eroded into mud. And it's also nice to see, like, a truggy that isn't a... there's nothing wrong with Toyota truggies, but it's nice to see a truggy setup that isn't a Toyota. Well, okay, I take that back. This isn't quite a truggy. It's weird. It's like... It's an off-road flatbed, and I think there's a difference, obviously, between an off-road flatbed and a truggy, but a lot of people often get them confused, and I know there's going to be people in the comments that are going to be like, what do you mean? I never get them confused. Only idiots who get them confused. Okay, look, boy. It's just one of those things where you see it sometimes misrepresented, but this, I think, does a good job of representing a good combination between trail rig and being street usable. It's got, I mean, it could do with more flex, especially for how long travel those coilovers are in the front. It could do with some more flex, believe me. See if it'll jump. Oh god! Woo! It'll jump. It'll jump a lot more than I expected it to, actually. We got fuel here for if you need it. This thing doesn't seem like it would need it at all. I don't think it does. It's actually kind of funny because, here, let's see. Repair. Yeah, there we go. But I really don't think that, like, most of the smaller vehicles that you're going to be driving on a map like this probably won't need to fill up at that fuel station. I think that fuel station's almost a little bit unnecessary. Now, if you're using a vehicle that for some reason, you know, is like 30 liters a minute, then yeah, it's going to need to fuel up there. But most vehicles that I think you'll probably be using here, I don't think you'll need to fuel them up there. I just don't. Oh god, this gets really overgrown out here. This is bad. We may even need a safety winch. Because the truck is really close to going for a rollover. This is the kind of wheeling you don't see a lot in SpinTires. This is like proper overgrown trail, almost bushwhacking kind of wheeling that you rarely see in SpinTires or SpinTires Mudrunner, and I love this kind of four-wheeling. I think it's awesome to see this here. I am not going to fit between those two trees. I'm going to have to go to the right. I literally won't fit. Side. Not bad. Yes, not bad. Pull cable just a little bit more. Oh my god, it expects me to fit through there. This reminds me of that episode of Ultimate Adventure where they took a bunch of full-sizers down a really tight trail that was like marked Jeeps only, no full-sizers. So, like, and they were getting bound up everywhere. And really, when you drive this thing through here, you can understand why. I mean, this is proper tight trail wheeling, and I think if anybody's been looking for this kind of wheeling in Mudrunner, this is the only place that I've been able to find it. So this map is really it becomes that map, you know, for me. At least it becomes one of those maps that has kind of one of the, like, it's like that slightly forbidden, you know, gameplay aspect that, not forbidden, but like only it feels forbidden because nobody has made a map to suit it, and and apparently we've found it here. Pull, pull, pull. there she freaking goes, dude. Like, I do want this, like, really soft, soggy mud to end, because if it doesn't end soon, very soon, if it doesn't end very soon, then we'll be dealing with, like, a ton of mud for the rest of this trail, it almost feels like. Slid down that, no problem. I feel like also, too, this would be an awesome map to do backwards. It almost feels like in some places it would be harder going backwards, because, like, a lot of these areas, dude, they're pretty intense. They're pretty intense. Oh, damn, what is this? Is this a muddy switchback? God, this keeps getting more and more interesting as we go along. Seriously. Just gonna keep pulling, gonna keep pulling, gonna keep pulling, and release. And let's see. Oh my god, that is steep. That is very, very, very steep. Should probably try and get out of the mud a little bit and onto the solid ground, because the solid ground you get so much better grip. It's not even funny. Keep going, keep it going, keep it going. This is definitely not a map for the impatient off-roader. If you're impatient, you will hate this map. I am not even joking. If you are impatient, you will despise this map. It is not for impatient people. Because if you're impatient and you're like, oh my god, I just want to get, you know, through the mud like now, and I don't want to deal with anything else, I just want to get done with this now, you're newsflash. It doesn't work that way on this map. Yeah, you have to be patient here. Really, the only thing you can do if you're even slightly impatient is use the winch, and you're not even going to go that much faster anyway. So you really have to kind of maintain that, and it forces you to be as if, you know, you were really here driving this realistically, because you would be taking your time. Oh god, I can't see the trail. Oh, I can't see the trail. This is terrifying. Oh god. That was only moderately terrifying. Dude, I can't see crap down here. Holy, what? Oh, I see ruts. Okay, okay, okay. I was like, man, I literally can't see crap down here. Pull over there in automatic mode and see if I can find a resemblance of a... There's a trail, but I don't know where that... I may have gone the wrong way? God, I don't know, but I legit got turned around. Let me check my map. Oh, wait, no. No, this is right. Holy crap, this is right. And this is way, way bigger of a map than I thought it was going to be. That's all we've done so far. That is ridiculous. This map is huge and way bigger than I ever thought. So we're definitely going to make an adventure series out of this map. But if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this first episode of exploring this map, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.